My name is Evelyn Chopping. I'm 89 years of age. I suffered with atrial fibrillation. Atrial fibrillation is very uncomfortable because the heart has very regular beating, and you find that any slight excitement, it just sends the heart haywire, and it's very uncomfortable. And then when it slows down, you begin to feel a little faint, which is a very odd feeling, as most of us know. Didn't feel very well at all during warfarin. Bit of an unexplainable sort of feeling, but not very fit. Energy levels seemed to disappear with me, and I was quite pleased to go to sort of get off it, really. You have to visit the hospital very regularly, and sometimes every week, sometimes it might be a fortnight if the blood does retain a normal findings, but more often than not it fluctuates. Since I've been off warfarin, I've been feeling lots better. The first time I had a very bad dizzy spell, and I saw my doctor and she thought it was a TIA. And so I had the usual procedure of going to the hospital, having the usual tests, brain scan, etc. And that's what... but then that was okay. After that, I was quite well after that. It all disappeared. I had no paralysis in any of the limbs and nothing else. But 5 years later, that was in 1980, I had this terrible pain in my head. It was really excruciating, and I had double vision. I saw two husbands, and I thought it was really weird. And two people on television. General family concern, yes, they were worried. But you know, life just goes on. From my point of view, you know, I think, well, you know, this has just happened, but I never stayed in bed or anything of that nature. I never rested up. It did seem to be a little strange, you know, and my own GP said, "Oh, well, I've never heard about it, so do think about it. It's another heart operation." And, well, I thought about it quite seriously, and I thought, well, I thought it was worth it. He explained it very, very carefully about the blood clots and the procedure, which seemed to be very simple, and it was. And I thought, and I had great confidence in him. I came home, you know, and just rested, really. My daughter was with me. But after that, she had to go home and go back to work. So, you know, one has to get on with it then. I do feel very well. I'm not very active because I can't walk all that far. But I mean, I do go out with my daughter quite a lot. We go to the theatre and to Kingston. She takes me shopping. And I have a lot of friends who are always popping in. I'm surprised somebody hasn't knocked at the door now. If I was talking to someone and they were asking me, I would say yes, go ahead, with great confidence.